Upshini, we're talking cars. What a beautiful car we have in front of us. This is the 3 Series G20. I mean, yeah, if you rocked up in this car, your parents would be proud, and definitely your uncle would go like, mchana, nisebenzile man, nisebenzile sterek. Bora ki maro nisikia ayo chigarapo ya buya, okay? Ngeka yenze next, alright? Anyway, I digress. Back to the car, back to the special moment. I mean, we finally have this car on test. I've been waiting for this one for the longest of times. Yeah, I'll just get right into it. So, front overview, what do I think? I like the approach of this one. It is quite mature, it is quite sporty, quite muscular, if I can put it like that. You know, there is, yeah, it is quite detailed, yet there isn't much really going on. I love how the blacked out kidney grills, they just look amazing, especially, yeah, I don't know if these are concealed, I don't know if these open up as you drive by, and then on the lower part it looks and feels amazing. You do get your fog lights over there, you do get your PDC sensors over there, and then just aggressive subtle body lines running through, you know, creases over there, creases on this end, everywhere you look at, yeah, angles. So side overview, you get 19-inch blacked out rims. They look amazing. M Spot logo right next to it, and yeah, really am sold. So one thing that I also like is the subtle use of the side skirts. There also is a design line running through on this end all the way to the rear, and then yeah, one thing that I like is the sunroof part. Counterparts such as the Julia and the Max are offering panoramic sunroofs, even the Jaguar, and it looks amazing. I don't know when BMW is joining the party, because that would really seal the looks of this car. It would look amazing. But anyway, let's quickly do the interior overview. So let's quickly look into the interior overview. I mean, this part is I don't know, it confuses me, because one moment it's hard as you touch it, and then it's a bit soft. I don't know. Anyway, there's a bit of blue stitching. This being the M Sport variant, and once again, this part, as you touch it, it actually is quite hard, but as you rest your arm, it is comfortable. So I don't know how they do it, and the quality of materials in this car is second to none. I mean, you do get a space for your dedicated cup holders, otherwise your Vaseline holder and other items. There is the M Sport sill, which is still concealed. Not really, it hasn't been unwrapped as yet. And the interior overview, the seats, they are beautiful. They look really interesting. I don't necessarily know how to adjust these armrests, so before I break anything, let me not even try even further. But I love the different use of materials. You know, so if you look at the seat, you do get the blue patterns in between. It looks amazing. The Alcantara is beautiful. The blue stitching, the M Sport logos and colors, I think I'm sold. I love how this is also adjustable for your leg support or your under thigh. And then yeah, these are not electronically operated, so you need to either pump it to go up or go down. I notice a bit of an ambient lighting, and then when you open your glove box, it slides down beautifully, and it can store a number of items. So I really like that. 10 out of 10. Now center armrest, once again, it is confusing me. It is hard. I don't like that, but you can use it still. So anyway, as you open it, there is a decent enough space. It could have been better utilized, but I'm not really complaining. You do get a USB slot over there, and you can house a few other items. Your 8-speed ZF gear select lever is over there, and then yeah, these would be your shortcut buttons for your infotainment screen and so forth. So this is where you get your driving mode selector, your engine start and stop, your automatic on and off, your park distance control, and so forth. You get a dedicated 12-volt power supply, adaptive cup holders, and then yeah, space I think for your inductive charging pad. So you can really open the, well, okay, yeah, so you basically need to remove the USB and then pull that, but it slides down so nice. I love it, I love it. Now, these being a BMW, of course, other than useless shortcut buttons, I don't know what the numbers are there for, but I like them. And then the quality, you know, the click action as you click on the buttons, as you swivel around your aircon vents, I mean, it is second to none. It really is that good. Dashboard, really hard. Like, I need to press really hard for it to move, but it is solidly put together. You know, I don't expect any creaks or rattles on this end whatsoever. It feels tightly put together. I love the aluminum or the metal like finish over there as well. Now you get your M Sport steering wheel, which is quite thick. I love it, and yeah, it has various things that you can do on it, you know, such as the cruise control operations and so forth. You know, the quality of the materials is really quite good, you know, including your indicator stocks and so forth. I am so impressed. Yeah, for the driver obviously do get to operate the electronic windows from this end, and the click action and the quality is just second to none once again. That's where you can open your boot. That's where you can store your drinks and other items as well. So yeah, this driver also benefits from a lumbar support adjustment. Still not electronically operated as well, but yeah, not really gonna complain. You do get yeah, these dedicated shortkey buttons to adjust your headlights, switch your fog lights on and off, the angles, your park lights, and so forth. Now, one thing I really do like, the one thing I like is that they kept the gauges quite traditional. They are analog and they also are digitized to some degree, so I really like that. Blacked out elements just stand out. They make the car look really sexy, especially in this blue color. I love how the window surrounds are in this gloss black finish that matches the rims, and this beautiful subtle yet effective spoiler. The lights are sort of like smoked out, and then you get this L shape or form. Looks good. This is also for show, not necessarily functional, but looks amazing nonetheless. Your PDC sensor, your grille, which is, you know, quite good, and then these shiny chrome tail pieces. So rear overview of the car, I'm sold. I love it. You do get space for your camera, a blacked out badge 320i, and so forth. So yeah, everywhere you look and touch, aggressive. I like that. So when you open and access the boot area, this is what it looks like. Quite decent for a sports sedan, quite usable. You get a light, and then yeah, please reach out to the owner, a very nice gent. Thank him for giving us his beautiful car to review today. So yeah, you can make use of his services. So anyway, you can still open your seats from this end. So you would need to press over there. I don't know if you can see, because I really can't see, but hey, I'm hoping for the best. And then yeah, so they open a 60-40 split, and then a space to house a few items on this side. The same thing on the other side where there's a net. And then this being a BMW, I doubt there is a spare wheel underneath, but we can give it a try and see. Just as I thought, you get just a battery pack on that side. So these are rod flat tires. You can also open this, close this by pressing it over there, and it slides down beautifully. Soft life. Now, as we access the rear bench of the 3 Series, quality still good, still second to none. Yeah, really solidly put together. The handles feel amazing. The blue stitching still continues. The hard parts are still there anyway, but yeah, quite usable. Your drinks holders are still there, and yeah, legroom wise it looks promising, especially for a sports sedan, but not so much for the middle passenger due to that transmission tunnel. And then you do get this ISOFix mounting points, and then yeah, cup holders which are quite concealed. I also love the bit of Alcantara that is used and the blue patterns in between. It feels nice to sit at. It looks good to look at as well. So yeah, as you open this part, you do get these adaptive cup holders. Oh yeah, the seat was still open from what the earlier action. But anyway, yeah, I'm quickly gonna wrap it up because I don't have enough time with this car. So for the air conditioning vents for the rear, they can actually operate these on their own. Okay, welcome to the driving impressions. G20 320i. We're looking at 130 kilowatts. Is it 30 or 180? I'm not too sure. I think 130 kilowatts, and then 300 newton meters of torque. So plenty of pulling power. Acceleration should really be good. And then power is sent to the rear wheels via an 8-speed gear select lever. So far it feels, because this is the M Sport variant, so it feels really tight. You know, the seats are hugging me nicely. The car feels very smooth. Okay, comfort mode, this is what it does in comfort mode. We're not even in sports mode. So power is there, the performance is there, but it delivers the power in a very reserved manner. This is like a gentleman's cruiser to some degree. Let's try a lane change and see how planted it is. Body roll, so when you change lanes it should do this, but so far with that it feels quite composed. You know, I'm comparing this to the C-Class that I recently drove, to the Alpha Giulia, which is my car, and then yeah, this one. So it's gonna be an interesting one. Sports mode, foot flat. Okay, yeah, picks up nicely, and it has a, I don't know if the speakers are doing just a bit of sound into the interior, but it gives me that feeling, man. Steering wheel it is nicely weighted, it is quite meaty, so every input that I do, the car acts accordingly. There's a certain feeling about it. I can't really put it into words, so I can't really explain it, but the feeling is there. So from the steering wheel, it's not dead in any area. It doesn't feel as connected to the wheels as I would like it to be, but it feels very direct. So as I do this, it does exactly that. So every input that I make, there is an output, and then everything else, NVH, it is very quiet. Yo, it is very quiet. Uh, Gearbox is amazing. It is seamless. So the upshifts, I can't even feel anything. Downshifts as well. Yeah, I won't speak about the infotainment system too much because I don't get to experience that. But I'll speak about the driving mode and the driving impressions from the car. Steering wheel is just amazing. It is quite thick as well, on these ends, so it feels quite sporty. Over these uneven patches, very comfortable as well. So interesting because I've never driven an M Sport variant of the BMW. Oh, I have. Yeah. Anyway, it feels very direct. So yeah, man. I think I'm hearing a bit of tire noise. Maybe it's this patch that we're currently on. I'll judge just now as we get onto this one. Quiet. Seamless. You look at German, like she can't just be like German. Not too sure, okay, because it says D on this end. Okay, sports, gear 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, seamless, easy, does it. Yeah, no, a proper German machine, properly built. It is firm to some degree, but we're running on 19s, and like I'm very comfortable. Hey, it feels like there's so much more that the car can handle if I give it to the car. So if I go really quickly, it will deliver accordingly, it will behave accordingly. Are we still in comfort mode? Yes, we are. Brakes are very, very sharp, so yeah, stopping power is definitely there. What are we missing? I think I'm missing pedal shifters. If there were any here, I would be really happy. But so far, so far, it's a good one. It's a good one. Very quiet, very reserved, but firm too. It's not uncomfortable. It is quite composed, but really firm. So it is a sports car. Remember, this is a sports sedan, but this is the M Sport version of that. So this is even sportier, if that is a word. Very direct steering wheel, very composed around that bend. Yeah, no, I feel like I can do illegal things in this car easily. So, yeah, man, a beautiful car to pilot. So how does it compare to the C-Class we drove? I think, yeah, if you know BMW, it's known for being quite sporty, and this feels, it gives me that sensation. The C-Class, in comparison, obviously I'm not comparing really, am I comparing apples to apples? Not necessarily, but that felt a lot more comfortable, but not as sporty. This feels sporty, but comfortable, especially compared to other hardcore performance cars I've driven. It's the good compromise in between. It does this to the T. Like, it really is quite sporty, but very comfortable as well. I'm not too sure what the fuel economy is like. I'm picking up really good things, automatic headlights, automatic lights, and so forth. Like, really plenty of menus. Yeah, cruise control, I think it is adaptive, I'm not too sure. And then I love this, really love this. But most importantly, I love the 8-speed gearbox. It is seamless. Upshifts are smooth. Like, I really cannot feel anything from gear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 8. Yeah, man, this is a nice car. If you like, you can put it into Eco Pro to be, yeah. Or is it, yeah, we are in Eco Pro, so you can really individualize it over this end. But yeah, I think so far so good. Oof, the seats, very sporty seats. We are also running on run flat tires, so they also offer a firmer ride. So if the car is firm, they make it firmer. But ergonomics, I love how this is also centered towards the driver. You know, this is angled towards me to some degree. Aircon feels really good. It is quite cold. What is there not to like about this car? What don't I like about this car? I'm trying to think about it. It is a hard one. I don't know about the fuel economy, but can I go through the menus? Okay, not necessarily. I have no idea. Yeah, so what don't I like about the car? I'm not too sure, eh? I'm not too sure because I think it looks amazing. One of the most beautiful cars, especially in its segment. It drives really nice, especially if you understand what this car is meant for. It is a, you know, BMW they call themselves the ultimate driving machine. You know, the Germans. It does that. It offers you that. So it drives really well. It looks amazing. It feels really good. So I don't know what not to like about this car. Honestly, I don't know. Brakes are quite sharp. Everything is just well within reach. You know, should I need to use this compass or something? I don't even want to play around with the navigation and so forth. Like, so far, I don't know what I don't like about this car. Probably the price. Yeah, it has to be the price. Very expensive car. That is probably the only thing. But driving wise, I can definitely say this. If you want something sporty, this should be your option. You should think about this car, consider it. If you want a comfortable daily driver, maybe not so much, because I'd say opt for this, but without the M Sport package. If you want like comfort every day, that's what you want. But if you want a good compromise between comfort and sports, then this will do the trick. Comfort mode. Beautiful upshifts, especially in the right areas. You know, sometimes when you drive a car and then it's in sports mode or in its normal mode, as soon as you press your accelerator, it wanna hangs on to gears a lot longer than you would like. So you wanna change up at like 3,000 RPMs, it hangs on up to like 4.5. So this gearbox is quite intelligent. It knows what to do, especially in its setting. This is the, I don't know what this is. Is it the comfort? Oh, Eco Pro. It was Eco Pro. Comfort mode. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I hope you get what I'm trying to say, or what I'm trying to say about this car. Pricing wise, ish, yeah, Duramfo. You can't just walk into any BMW and ask for this car. Be prepared. If you want a brand new one, like a million. Million is an easily, oh, yeah, 20,000 rand per month installment. Like literally 20k. So if you're gonna opt for a pre-owned one with less than 100,000 k's on the clock, preferably still within motor plan, maybe around 80,000 kilometers, prepare to spend, let's say, a good 600 to 8. So that equates to a good 12 to 14,000. No, 12 to 16,000, yes. So yeah, obviously, I won't really delve much into other aspects of the car. Yeah, this is my driving feel, driving impression of the car. Very sporty car. It gives you that sensation. Sunroof iyavuleka. In fact, let's open it. Ah, beautiful. Silo sakusaseka. Silo samanyunyu. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this one. A very special car, and a special thanks to the owner right next to me. Yeah, what a beautiful gesture. What a beautiful gesture. So really appreciate that we get to show everyone what this car offers, you know, from every bit. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, please do subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Sharp.